Hello, my name is Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Stellaris, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. It has been very much appreciated, even if that's just a smiley face. Those comments even help push this through in the algorithm, so thank you very much for that. Now, in our last episode, we changed over all of our leaders because this is a save from before the patch, or the update, where they gave us all the new leader stuff. And some of you have been very kind in the comments and pointed out that I should actually be starting with 3 council positions, not 1. So this is a problem where I've got the... Basically, it's a pre-patch. So we've just got to hope it doesn't set us too far behind. We have recovered the majority of our economy. We're still working on the consumer goods. So let's just have a look. We've got no jobs on this world here, but we don't have the minerals to build that. We've only just got the minerals back on shape. Do we actually have a dedicated mineral world? We don't, but this could be one because it's got 7 mineral spots. So we could do that. But we haven't got the money to buy any minerals. Wow, okay, I've really got to start letting time play to start building some of this up because we are in trouble. And we also need to get... Oh, okay, so that's a mining world. I think this one's going to be a mining world as well. But we are also going to need to... Colony ship. Oh no, that's a transport fleet. Okay. Someone wants an embassy. We will take that every day because we've got the perk that means more embassy is more unity, and we could use unity for various perks. Okay, a couple of people getting into a defensive pact to look after each other. That's fine. Right, okay. Ooh, a lot going on. Okay, subjugation. Okay, so someone has willingly become... Hang on. You've willingly... Oh, that you are an overlord. I see. You're trying to get people to join you. Wow, and you're overwhelming compared to me. That does not surprise me. Right, okay, so what do we need for more minerals? An extra 130. I think we can get that now. Get a mining district down on this world and start that going. Because if we can get the mining done, we can then... No, I didn't want to sell that. I wanted to buy more. We can then hopefully start the consumer goods going. Okay, so that's now all up to date. We're working on our bastions. We can get more shipyards there, which means we can restore our fleet faster. How are our fleets at the moment? Let's have a look. Where's our fleet manager? So we need 4,000 alloys to reinforce our fleets entirely. Well, let's just get what we can get and start that going. Right. So this little red marker here means they've got an unemployed pop, which is fine because we're about to get a new job. The Alliance of HIF has embraced egalitarianism. That's nice. That means they're even more like us. Nice. Good friends. Right, okay, so I want to... We need to renegotiate our terms with our... where are we? Because they've moved all of it now. Contacts. That used to be near the beginning. Right, we need to renegotiate this. We need to renegotiate. So can we just agree we'll all get on board with defensive... I'm lacking 12 influence. Alright, so we'll stay involved in all of your wars. And you get involved in our defensive ones. That costs unity to do. Fine, we're just going to have to do that. Because we need that. We need to buy more of these because we still don't have that under control. Okay, they've agreed to that. That's fine. I'm going to want to start clamping down on them soon. Oh, wow, they were disappeared quick. Those consumer goods. Right. So you've now got 2 jobs and you've got an unemployed specialist. Why do you have a specialist on your world? Why? What happened there? Oh, I'm not allowed to forcibly resettle people. I'm not that authoritarian. And excuse me, I've just knocked something off my desk, but we'll leave that as is. Okay, archaeological site. The discovery of the first crashed flying machine that set us upon the right path and led to the discovery of a multitude of similar crash sites littering the surface of the planet. Without a doubt, these strange dead machines have something to do with the mysterious geometrical shapes that dot this world. I remember this one now. But the extent of the damage caused by the crash landings from high altitude make risk analysis difficult. Okay, keep digging. See what you can find out.
Research complete.
Excellent, more research, that's always good. Explosions in the sky. The planet Sokius 5 is the home to a marvel of nature. Giant colourful explosions appear in the sky as a result of chemical composition in the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like wildfire. It's generated quite a spark of interest in the scientific field amongst our people. Nice. That's a nice little perk to get. Right. So I'm thinking across all of these, building slots is going to make our planets better. This is going to make people behave more because crime reduces basically your consumer or your items output. The amenities just keeps people happy, which means they're less likely to do crime, and the happier they are, the harder they work. This gives us stuff to build food in space, but I think I want this one, the population speed. I want more people, because more people means more stuff. Right, offer association status. Sure, because association status basically is like you agree to be friends with them, but not let them in. Okay, Galactic Market is in, but it's not ours. That's fine. We were not in a position to fight for that. We're just going to have to keep paying market prices, because the perk you get for having the Galactic Market in your system is it's cheaper for you to buy and sell resources. Okay, we're opposing this, but this is going to go through, which is unfortunate because there's not enough people opposing it. There's a lot of people sat on the fence. Yes, we're going to ban the organic slave trade. Because we're not monsters. Even though it can be really, really useful and powerful. Right, we need to buy more of those.
Construction complete.
Okay. So, what I think we need to do is we need to come to our industrial world and we need to get another one of these down. All food. We are really, really just on the cusp of struggling on a lot here. Okay. What I really need is for these guys to prioritise getting those minerals out. Yeah, we're out of consumer goods again.
Special project complete.
Okay, that was good. That was the thing we sent someone off to do. We've got a lot of gas we can sell, which we can buy that to keep us going. Okay, maybe the food was because of the consumer goods shortages. Fine. Can we buy some minerals with that? To take our industrial world and get... We're missing 70. Sell more gas? Okay, and then we can get another industrial district, which will give us some more consumer goods and more allies. I mean, at the cost of minerals, and we're only just okay on we're only just positive on minerals. We're not in a good place. Okay, scientist. We can increase Roma, so they survey faster. Research speed when we get them on the council. Or for this leader, +3 to monthly goods. I mean, we don't have the council spot. Yeah, I'll take a free 3 monthly goods. If that's how it works. Yeah, leaders 3. Nice. Okay, so yeah, the leaders are a lot more powerful than they used to be. We just don't have... Oh. An asteroid is approaching Wagha 3. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's eastern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically try to prevent us from intervening, but many scientists have argued for an interception in this case. To do nothing would mean to put them to certain death. I mean, yes, but it's a natural phenomenon. We're not interfering with how that society's going. So I'm happy to be a benevolent overlord, or a benevolent overseer, as it were. Try and save them. Okay, how is this going? Yeah, because look, we get the happy down, the unity down. We just need to get that under control. Okay, yeah, it passed. I didn't want it to pass, because that's not where our strength comes from. Okay, a couple of warring factions have gone to peace. You are hostile to us. Do we have a spare... Yeah, I don't care about first contacts anymore. Let's send you to try and improve our relations. Stop being hostile. Be nice. Let's try and get along. Because if we can make them nice, they'll hopefully be less likely to attack us. Swirling shadows. Nice. Just free additional tech around that planet. That's always helpful. This is the bit that's still concerning and worrying me. Okay, you now have no spare jobs, because the miners are there. That's good. Right, we need another 129 to build another one, because you haven't got any houses either, and you've got 2 spare jobs. That's hopefully going to start the mining coming through nicely. You are nearly getting your industrial district under your feet. And each one gives us an extra job. Can't remember how much each one gives us. Oh, that's fallen straight in by the looks. Okay, we need more. There's no two ways around it. Okay. Science. Okay, so what have we got here? Detection array, encryption. They're research complexes we're not ready for. I think, considering we've been getting into fights, I kind of want to get the advanced shields. It's going to take ages, but I think we kind of need to start doing that now then. You, as our industrial world, that gives us... See, we're doing okay on alloys. Can I change you? So an industrial world, if we say it specialises in industrial world, which it is at the moment, we get Artificer upkeep -10, Metallurgist upkeep -10. If we say we want it to be a factory world, which specialises in consumer goods, the Artificer upkeep becomes -20. So we don't get more out, but it costs us less minerals for the Artificers, but they're still balanced at the moment. I'm just going to keep it as an industrial world. Because they're balanced, we're not trying to focus that particular one in one direction or another, because we've got all of the buildings for both. Okay. You're maxed out as a mining world, but you don't have anything to do. You're getting your... Oh, where did those people go? Oh, one of them's gone, because there weren't any jobs here. Okay. Right, let's buy some more consumer goods. In fact, let's just try and buy consumer goods, and we need... Oh, no. Let's call it 30 a month. Just keep us afloat. And that will automatically do it for us instead of me having to do it. Okay. What's this? The Executive Committee. Greetings, friend. It has been some time. Firstly, I want to apologise for the effort you've been putting looking into me onto my disappearance on Cordia 4. It was entirely intentional. The unsophisticated here have come to me as something of a god, and why shouldn't they? As after much deliberation, I've decided to bring true civilization to these unsophisticated. Oh, this was a scientist that went missing on one of our planets. I think we are going to get them to report for immediate extraction. It is too late for that. I'm done taking orders from those beneath my station. My ill intellect was at your disposal when you chose to squander it. Here I'm treated with the respect I deserve. This is my home. Now with my knowledge and technical schematics I brought with me, I will jumpstart this culture and usher in a golden age. What's gotten into you? Tired, short-sighted. Okay, so they're not giving up on this at all. Okay.
Situation log updated.
That is a concern.
Research complete.
Okay, right, we've got a lot that's just gone on here. Archaeological site. The archaeological expedition on Raltree 1 has reported delays caused by an unlikely series of equipment malfunctions. The work has been halted momentarily whilst we... Okay, so that's just going to set us back. That's a shame. Leader pool is refreshed. That's fine. We've got our plasteel armour on our ships. Okay, so what we're now going to have a look at is... Do I want a Star Fortress yet, or do I want to upgrade to cruisers? I mean, we're struggling to fill the fleet we've got at the moment. I don't think bigger fleets are the answers. None of these are particularly helpful for us right now. Kind of wish we could refresh the tech. I mean, habitats are good, but we're not in a position to make use of them yet. Star Fortress, we can upgrade how our shipyard and build ships faster. Right, okay, speaking of building ships faster... Let's spend all those alloys we've got. Get another set of ships built. Try and replenish our military. Okay. Why are we now at a minus there? Because we've got a load of ships. We've got a load of ships. Hang on. Why? Oh, get after that. That was the whole reason you were coming over here. Get rid of that asteroid. Right, okay, that was a bit close to home. And then... Get back over here, and you need... You don't have that yet. Okay, so... I think you've got it. Yeah, you've got the crew quarters. So if we send the fleet here... They'll crew and they'll take less energy while they're not out in space, which is kind of what we want. So, there's that. Okay, what I also want to do is... Pulvus. Where's Pulvus? There we go. Trade hub. You're maxing out on that. That's good. Okay, we've got a tradition. We finish off diplomacy. It's always worth finishing, I think, to get the completion bonus. So we get a new ascension perk. Our diplomatic weight goes up and our number of envoys has gone up. Okay, what do we want next? I mean, considering our leaders, the experienced leader gain going up might be good. Shared destiny. Subjects don't suffer monthly loyalty penalties from having multiple. You can get that with a, from memory, unless they've changed it, like a civilization trait. So one of the civics, yeah. So I don't think it's worth wasting an ascension perk on that. Kind of want to get into one of these evolutions, but we haven't got them yet. Galactic force projection? No. Enigmatic engineering. I mean, that's good if you're against players. I don't think the AI is going to be that good against that. I think we go for... Yeah, transcendent learning. Let's get these leaders going. Never really normally take that, but after the perk we've had come, or the bit we've had come through, we're in the positive on consumer goods. Ah, because we're buying all the energy. That's why our energy's gone negative, because we're spending it to buy the consumer goods. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Where's our generator world? You've got an unemployed person. Right, let's get that under control. That's at least keeping us positive-ish. Oh, wow, suddenly plus... Okay. Weird stuff going on there in the market. What's that? They've been raised to low awareness. Okay. What are you up to at the moment? It's just passive observation. That's fine. Okay. Nice. So, a flotilla of civilian transports carrying Zik Mok refugees from the Dabax Hive have arrived in our space. They've been allowed to settle on Suryo Prime. It is unfortunate these outcasts were forcefully expelled from their homes by the Dabax authorities. They have been travelling from system to system since then, trying to find a new home. I will happily take extra pop. Happily take extra pop. Okay, so now we've got a special project. We need a science ship in orbit. Let's just pin that so it shows up. Oh, handy. We've got a science ship in orbit. Research it. Okay. So now we've got a load of extra people on this planet. What do we want to do with them? And we got more mouths to feed. No, we'll do buildings because that'll unlock another building slot. We can put more military there. We've got one extra person here. We can put that down. Wow, our minerals have been climbing, which is great. Let's get this mining world going a bit more. And let's give them a gene clinic. We'll prioritise the gene clinic because that's going to increase our population speed. So with population, they all grow here. And yeah, anything we can do to increase our population growth is great. Okay, I want to start closing off our borders. So let's get these two just in. And then we don't need to worry about expansion anymore. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they've got that science ship's up to that.
Special project complete.
We must have the rubricator.
Situation log updated.
Right, let's just get research projects done there. Oh no. Oh, there's no way I'm getting the rubricator if it's down there. Kind of hoping that would be significantly closer to home. The rubricator is a great piece of kit to have because it gives you an almost limitless supply of minor artifacts, which we're getting +1 of at the moment, which is something. Okay. For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves Juvans and are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting an overcrowded space station in and around the Zokran black hole, which is where? That doesn't help me. That's the one at the centre of the galaxy. Where is this black hole? Okay, fine. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they've warned us against trespassing in the Zokan black hole. There is no Juvan central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighbouring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, the Juvians would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stopped killing each other. Okay, so these are some of the marauders. Fine. So, yeah, they're basically mercenaries for hire. No idea where they actually are. But they're just mercenaries for hire, and at some point they could wake up and you get a horde of mercenaries that try and start their own empire, which can be interesting. Right, that's that done. And then it's just this one. So head over here. We'll wait for the influence.
Innovation rollout.
Excellent. We've got a free favour. There's our growth speed coming in. Now, we want to start clearing tile blockers, so let's get rid of the cheap one. Get that done nice and quickly. They are partially aware. Ooh, okay, they're getting more and more aware of us. Let's... Back to low awareness. Okay. Let's upgrade this fleet. So, I've not really done much with fleets because we can design our ships. So this is our Corvette at the moment, and it should have tier 3 shields, tier 3 armor, tier 3 railguns. Basically, these are the upgrades we've researched. And if I look at them, grab one of these and have a look at one, you notice, yeah, they've got the tier 3 shields. They're missing the armor. The guns aren't right. So they've only had the shield upgrade. So we want to re-upgrade the entire fleet to the best that we've got. Okay, there's our special research done. Excellent. Yes, I will take more. I will take more free goods out of you. That's a really interesting mechanic that the leaders can just give passive resources. But I don't think you should rely on that, because if they ever pass away, you're in trouble. Okay, we can upgrade this planetary building, which is going to make it better. I'm now missing minerals. That's fine. That's the rubricator, which is over here. Yeah, kleptomaniac rats. We're not going to get that, which is a shame. Okay, mining. We've got the mines under control. So that's got kind of everything on the plus. It's just these consumer goods. I wish I didn't have to keep buying them. But, you know, at the moment it's fine because we have got an energy surplus. Which means we could probably buy... Well, hang on. Yeah, let's buy a load of those. Because that should hopefully... There we go. Upgrading our ships. Yeah, let's offer association status, because that basically means we want to be friendly and don't attack us. That doesn't actually commit us to anything. They're partially aware again. That's fine. Right, on this mining world, when we get an extra slot, we're going to want to... Oh yeah, we can get rid of these.
System survey complete.
Okay, leader level up. Excellent. Right. Ooh. Spark of Genius. I'm going to grab that. I don't know how common that's going to be. But that will be a good one to have on the council. You know, when we finish doing our expand the council agenda. Blimey. Okay. So I don't think this save file at the moment is lost, but I think we are behind and we're struggling. So we are having to work hard to get ourselves back on the feet. Where are you? You're now low awareness again. They've become more militaristic. Okay, how are you feeling about us at the moment? You're only superior, not overwhelming. That's because we're rebuilding our military. We currently have tense relations, but we are improving it, and we have a favour with them. That's fine. Oh, archaeological site. Another equipment malfunction. Blimey, that's going to set them back. Okay. Good. Can't even remember where that was now. Oh, it was here, wasn't it? We were clearing these blockers. Right. Let's do that. Oh, our Federation's leveled up. Excellent. So, our Federation, as we keep it going, we gain experience and we level up. And because we're a tech Federation, we get free research agreements between all Federation members. Fine. We now have the research speed increased by 5% with the federal research agreements, which means if one of our allies has a tech that we're researching, we're going to research it even faster. We just get generalized 5% research increased speed, which will be good. And the president, who is not us at the moment, it's the Alliance of HIF, which is why they've got these markers around them, gets an extra research alternative. That's fine. I am very happy with that, and at some point we're going to want to make a move to become a permanent president, but we're not in that position yet. What's this world? This world is an agri world. So we want the food specialization building, which we haven't researched yet. Okay, that's fine. You've got an unemployed pop. Let's put more food down. You've got a blocker we can clear, and that's money, so we can clear those. A mining world. You're due for an upgrade. No blockers we can clear. Yeah, I think you're just going to have to wait for a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Oh, we've just got that clearing blockers. Fine. I don't want anything that costs more consumer goods. The aliens you is good, though. But we're going to keep clearing blockers so we can make the most of the planets that we're on. So that's where you're like flatten mountains and stuff to be able to have more ground to put stuff out. Oh, Federation law. Minimal Federation centralization. So this is actually going to be changing. Wow, why has it gone through twice? So this is going to be changing how our Federation works. So if I just drag this around, and this will be pretty much where we wrap the episode up. But with our Federation, we've just gone through the perks, we've got our members, and here are our laws. So as our Federation levels up, we get access to additional laws. And this is basically how the system works. So at the moment, we don't have a Federation fleet because we don't have the fleet contribution set to low. To get to that, we need centralization to be medium or higher, which is level 3. As the centralization goes up, it gives you access to more powers and more abilities and laws within the Federation, but you'll notice that monthly cohesion goes down, so it says -1. And this cohesion is here, and this is a balance of how in line your Federation members are, so what their ethics are all like, as well as how many envoys are assigned to the Federation. We've got a spare one now, so we can send him over here. How many envoys are assigned to the Federation to basically help keep everyone talking nicely. So as you increase the centralization, it gets harder to do that, but that's fine. But it gains you access to all of these various bits. So when we go to low, we're going to be able to set the succession type. Instead of being a rotation of random, we can set it to challenge, which means it will be a case of every time the Federation comes up to renew the president, instead of it being a rotation or a random sort of name out of a hat, there will be a competition to see who should run the Federation for the next few years. But you can also do things like the vote weight. At the moment, we're all equal, even though technically the Alliance of HIF are stronger than the rest of us. So if you set that to diplomatic, their vote counts more than ours because they're stronger in there. And then you get vote weights and who can do stuff and free migrations and separate treaties and all kinds of gubbins like that. I don't have a problem with this, so we're going to vote yes. But I'm going to be curious to see where they start going with that. But a reasonably uneventful episode, I'm afraid. But basically we've started trying to restabilise our economy. Look, they're minus again, those consumer goods. We're going to need to get that straightened out. Get more in the industrial world. But we can't build that yet. But as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. It is very, very much appreciated. I did also completely forget to do this because I am recording this on my lunch break at work, which is why I just jumped straight into it. But I was going to rename when I find our leaders. There we go. Our leaders. So, sorry, just doing a quick cut there to make sure that I had all of the patrons covered off and I hadn't forgotten any names or any orders. So we've got them. We've got Alex B as one of our leading scientists. We've got Shane O, who is our other scientist, and then our admiral is Warmaker TNTV. So yeah, just putting the patrons' names in there. So thank you very much to those patrons. It is very much appreciated. Don't forget that as part of that patronage, now you're not just in the game, you are in the game, but you can also download my custom empires for Stellaris. I have made the text file available that you should be able to append to your own version of that file, along with also being able to download the save files for Satisfactory and Stranded Deep, so you can explore those worlds at your leisure. Other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.